Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adun, Olurin, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with y'all how I went from experiencing the worst possible mask acne breakout to this. In a matter of weeks. I am not wearing any makeup right now in this video except for some mattifying primer because my lights are not that forgiving. But I wanted to go makeup free for this video so that when I include pictures throughout this video of my progress throughout the year, you can directly compare it to what I'm working with right now. Now, my skin is far from perfect. I am still dealing with scars and texture secondary to previous acne breakouts, but I'm really pleased right now because I don't have any active breakouts right now. I don't have any active papules or pustules, which actually says a lot for my acne prone skin. So I just wanted to come on here and show y'all what I'm working with right now, even though my journey to clear skin is far from finished. But in any event, if you are interested in learning about maskne or acne mechanica and how I managed to get rid of mine, then please do keep watching. Before we get started, I just want to say that I am a medical student. I have my bachelor's degree in biology and I'm currently in medical school, and none of that makes me a doctor, okay? So anything I'm about to say, please do check with your primary care physician or with your dermatologist before you try to implement any of the processes or try the supplements that I'm about to mention, because I want you to check with a professional that specifically knows your body or specifically knows your skin and can tell you what you should or should not be doing. And for extra care, I will be leaving all of my sources down in the description box so you can get an idea of where I got my information from, as well as do your own research if you're interested. But without further ado, let's get started. Technically, when it comes to maskne, the best thing that you can do to prevent it is to not wear a mask, right? Right now, it is in your best interest and in the best interest of those around you to absolutely wear your face mask. But what you can do is find a particular type of mask that is best suited for your skin type, as well as figure out and practice better mask hygiene habits. So for me, I have actually been suffering with acne since but I have actually had acne since I was in high school. So I know I have acne prone skin. So from the inception of this whole mask wearing ordeal and COVID-19, I knew that I was gonna have to be extra careful with my mask hygiene. So this is the mask that I started wearing at the start of the pandemic. I hand washed it like this every single night, detergent, hot water, rinse it out with cold water, wring it out, hang it to dry, the whole nine, because I know I have acne prone skin. So I thought I was being pretty good with my mask hygiene by washing this every night, hanging it out to dry, and then wearing it clean the next day. But my skin was like not so fast. It ain't that easy, baby. We ain't going out like that. Like, you ain't gonna just get us like that. So I actually started breaking out pretty bad, and I could not attribute it to the mask at first because, like I said, I thought I was being good about my mask hygiene, and because of the distribution of my breakout, which was of course along my jawline and in my cheek area, at first I was like, this must be a hormonal breakout. Can't be the mask because I good on my mask hygiene, you know? So I thought it was a hormonal breakout because hormonal breakouts take that same distribution as well, which is along the jawline. And we could talk about hormonal acne in another video if you would like, because I could go down a rabbit hole when it comes to that as well. But at first, that's what I thought it was due to. So I actually started doing a whole ton of research, just trying to figure out what I can do to actually treat this acne. And things I started implementing actually really did help treat the acne, but I was still waking up every morning with fresh new papules, fresh new pustules, new breakouts almost every single day, and I just could not figure out what was causing the acne even though I was doing a pretty good job at treating the older breakout. Then by way of fluke, I decided to start ordering some disposable masks, and I actually ordered these because I figured they would be better for when I wear makeup. You know, I get makeup on the mask, I go out with my friends or whatever, I come home and I throw the mask out, as opposed to, you know, trying to wash makeup off of this mask. Then after a few weeks, I realized that, hey, hold up. I'm starting to notice a change here. And I actually realized that my acne breakouts were slowing down up until now, where I have not had, like literally I have not had one new pimple on my face for about 2.5 months after switching to disposable masks. Now 2.5 months with no breakout might sound like nothing to somebody who has clear skin, but if you have acne prone skin like me, I could definitely not go a month without a breakout. Somewhere in my cycle, I will break out. So why did disposable masks work for me, even though I was practicing pretty good hygiene with my cloth masks? And the thing about acne, and I think people rate this low, is the fact that bacteria is not the only factor that contributes to acne. If that were the case, we would all just go on antibiotics and we'd all have that tight, smooth skin like Justine Skye. However, that is not the case. There are many other things that contribute to the formation of acne. So with acne being an inflammatory process, it is extremely important to understand that irritation or irritants play a big role in acne formation and acne exacerbation. Medically speaking, maskne is also called acne mechanica, and it is due to the mechanical aggravation or friction of a fabric against your skin. So for me, cloth masks were simply too aggravating for my skin. Disposable masks tend to be lighter and more breathable, as opposed to cloth masks that are usually thicker, and they tend to trap more heat, creating a humid environment mixed with all the products that already are on your face, creating a perfect environment for the breeding of bacteria or other organisms on your skin, and hence acne formation. And even though I was washing my cloth mask, like I said, every single night for my skin, it just could not compare to donning a fresh disposable mask every single day. If you are someone who wears makeup daily, or even if you don't wear makeup daily but you are someone who applies a moisturizer plus hyaluronic acid plus another serum plus sunscreen every single day before putting on your mask to leave the house, I would actually suggest you switch to disposable masks, so that when you get home you can toss that mask out, so that you're not transferring the bacteria and product buildup from the day before onto your clean skin today. This is not to say that cloth masks are taboo. If you recognize that cloth masks are not so bad for your skin, then by all means continue to use a cloth mask, but just make sure that you are good on your cloth mask hygiene, so you're washing it often and even replacing that cloth mask ever so often. And be sure to get a mask with natural fibers. Try to stay away from the synthetic fibers when it comes to picking out a cloth mask. First, I want to talk about vitamin A. Vitamin A and its derivatives or its synthetic forms are extremely popular in dermatology or in the skincare product community. So vitamin A earns its stripes in the skincare community, usually in its synthetic forms like retin A, which is applied topically. It's also called tretinoin, and that is prescription based, or in products like retinols and retinoids, and those are usually in products that you can get in the pharmacy, wherever you usually get your skincare, and that would be more so like over the counter. Another vitamin A derivative that is actually notorious, because it has some preposterous side effects, and that is Accutane. And Accutane is a synthetic derivative of vitamin A. It is taken orally. It is also called isotretinoin. I have personally never taken Accutane. It really has some side effects that are, in my opinion, not worth it. I've considered it a number of times, but I've never gotten a dermatologist to prescribe it for me. So right now, actually, instead of using any of the synthetic forms of vitamin A, I have actually been taking vitamin A, the regular vitamin A supplement. So vitamin A is really good at reducing inflammation. We talked about inflammation's role in acne formation a little bit earlier, and it is also good at reducing androgens, and we talked about androgens or hormones a little bit earlier as well. But more specifically, androgens are the hormones that are said to be involved directly in the acne formation process, and I can actually do an entire video on androgens like testosterone and the role they play in acne formation. If you want, so definitely leave a comment below if you want me to get a little bit deeper into that as well. But what about vitamin A? Whether you are taking it orally, like the supplemental vitamin A like I'm about to show you, or if you're taking Accutane, or if you're applying retin-A or retinol or retinoids, what about vitamin A that makes it so nice for skincare is that it reduces keratinization. So in other words, it gives you that smooth look. It helps unclog the pores and you get that tight, shiny, thin skin look. That's the best way I could describe the look of vitamin A derivatives. Vitamin A usually has that telltale thin skin look, and it's because it reduces keratinization in the skin process and it speeds up cell turnover. So this is the vitamin A that I am taking currently. It is the Nature Made 2400 mcg vitamin A, and this little bottle comes with 100 in them. So I've been taking this for months and it's been working wonders for my skin. But one thing I need to mention before, listen close, okay? Vitamin A is not a water-soluble vitamin, meaning that you cannot pee it out like vitamin C if you were to take too much of it. It is a fat-soluble vitamin and you can overdose on vitamin A. So please, 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 before you go and pick up vitamin A on the shelf, because it is going to be available in this form, this particular supplemental form, it's going to be available in your local pharmacy, or you can buy it on Amazon, whatever the case may be. It's not regulated like that, but because you can overdose on it, I am going to tell you to please check with your primary care physician or with your dermatologist again, like I said, so that you can know if you should or should not be taking a vitamin A and what dose will be good for you. And something else that is extremely noteworthy about vitamin A, even in the natural form like this, or in the synthetic forms like Accutane or retin-A, is that if you are pregnant, or if you are planning to become pregnant, or even if you are breastfeeding, you do not need to be taking any type of vitamin A. Not this, not the synthetic form, nothing. So please check with your physician if you are planning on taking any type of vitamin A, if you are pregnant, nursing, or planning on becoming pregnant. Also, congratulations, but yeah, check with your doc. So now let's discuss zinc. I think this year zinc had become extremely popular as doctors started to recommend it for your immune system and fighting against COVID-19, and that's all well and good, but that's not why I take zinc, okay? I had actually been recommended to take zinc years ago by a dermatologist, and I just kind of brushed it off because I was like, well, zinc, what's that gonna do? Like, I got real acne, I got real problems. I don't know if taking a little bit of zinc is gonna help me, so I always brushed it off. But this year, in my desperation and with the breakout I was experiencing, I decided to do a little bit more research on zinc and its role in acne and how it can help me, and I actually started using zinc. And let me tell you, I kid you not, I can show you images of when I started taking zinc and how fast my skin started to improve once I started implementing zinc. And it is because zinc helps vitamin A absorption. So if you're taking vitamin A like I do, you may as well go and pair it with zinc so that you can get the added benefits of zinc, as well as basically improve the absorption of vitamin A that you're already taking. So some of the popular studies about zinc suggest that zinc has anti-adrenergic properties as well, like vitamin A does, but it also has antioxidant properties. Some studies say that it slows oil production, and we do know oil plays a role in acne formation as well. And zinc also does have some antimicrobial properties as well, which is amazing. Currently, I take this zinc. It is the Nature's Bounty 50 milligram zinc, and this formulation is zinc gluconate. And I wanted to mention that because zinc comes in many different forms, like zinc gluconate like this one, zinc picolinate, etc, etc, and each of those different forms have different bioavailabilities. You can of course do your own research on the different bioavailabilities of the different zinc formations, or again, you can just check with your doctor and see what they think would be best for you, but definitely do some research on zinc. An oldie but goodie that I have implemented in my regimen again, you've probably used this yourself, especially back in high school when you get that first breakout, you go to the doctor or the dermatologist, they always reach for this product, they always scribble this one down, and it is benzoyl peroxide. This is the benzoyl peroxide formulation that I use. I'm gonna flip it this way. It is the acne.org 2.5 benzoyl peroxide lotion. It's from their acne.org regimen. I've been using acne.org for years now, but I had stopped using the benzoyl peroxide because I actually had one of my old dermatologists way back when tell me to stop using it. And I think that's because at the time my skin was more on the dry side, so maybe she just felt that it wasn't necessary for me at the time, so I stopped a couple of years ago. But when I got this breakout and I was desperate for something that I know is gonna work, I definitely went and ordered my benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide is antimicrobial, and that is why it works so well fighting against acne, and I think that is why it works so well fighting specifically against maskne, because like I said, depending on the mask you are using, you are creating the perfect breeding ground because of the humidity trapped from your mask to breed organisms and bacteria. So implementing benzoyl peroxide might be a really good thing for you to do to help fight against those bacteria and organisms that are living underneath your mask throughout the day. Well guys, that is it for now. I really hope this video has helped you to understand maskne a little bit more. If it has, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Definitely check with your doctor before you implement any of these things, but if you do and you see a big change, please come back to this video and let me know that these things have worked for you as well. And I really pray they do, because I know how annoying and discouraging any form of acne can be. So please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys in the future. And leave a comment if you have any other tips to share with me or someone else who might be scrolling down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post another video. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!